to pursue an investigation at this company.
One of the most interesting abduction cases is that of the American Lee Haley, who has 2 university degrees, one of them in pedagogics. She worked as a university lecturer until she was dismissed because of her UFO contacts. She's written a book about her experiences entitled Lost Was the Key, in which a special strange feature are officials wearing military uniforms.
I've had experiences with many different types of alien creatures, going all the way back to my childhood. One of the main ones I've encountered is what I call a chalky colored creature, in that it's the color of off-white chalk, an off-white color. It's about 4 to 5 feet tall. It doesn't have any hair. It has huge black eyes, no pupils, no whites, no ears, no hair. All of the creatures look alike. I can't tell whether each one is a male or a female. They all look identical. These creatures have taken me aboard the craft. The method they use to get me aboard their craft is some kind of light, like a beam of light. And I find myself in this energy force that looks like a light field, and the next thing I know, I'm aboard their craft. These creatures perform medical experiments on me. They are extracting ova from me. They scrape tissue samples. They seem to be making a hybrid race. I've also seen aboard their craft the products of what they're doing with their genetic experimentation. I've seen fetuses lying suspended in transparent containers, and the containers are also suspended. I've seen nothing holding them up. Inside the containers lies a little hybrid-looking baby that looks part human, part alien.
One of the really interesting and also very weird aspects of the abduction phenomena is the pregnancies and the subsequent removal of the fetuses. It's almost unbelievable, and yet there seems to be even medical proof that this has occurred in many cases. I have worked with quite a few people who have had this. It seems that people are abducted, artificially impregnated, and then about 3 months into the pregnancy, they are abducted again and the fetus is removed. I wanted to tell about one interesting diagram with a very blazing white light shining directly down in her face, a very loud, discordant noise going on in the room, and a human man leaning over her face, screaming that she was going to die. Now, this is standard brainwashing techniques. She worked in the blood lab and in the morgue at the hospital there. What is the meaning of these military, or what appears to be military people, being seen on these ships? I mean, Leah Haley has had this type of involvement. Is the government, in fact, assisting and working with the aliens on some project?
For the last couple of years, I've also been receiving telepathic communication from some external source. I don't know where the telepathic messages are coming from, but I've been receiving many of these telepathic communications since May of 1991. And here are some examples of what I've been told telepathically. I have been taught that time is not linear. The message I received was that time is no more linear than the Earth is flat, that time can overlap, that time can be contracted, expanded, that there's more than one dimension that can overlap. And actually, time in the way that we use it is non-existent. I was told that it's really space that's important, not time. I was told that all kinds of geological problems are going to occur all over the world, things such as earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, all sorts of things of that nature, and that it's going to be quite serious. I was not given a time frame other than I was told it was going to happen soon, but of course I don't know what soon means. I was shown a vision in my mind of everything on earth being brown. Brown sky, brown water, brown dead trees, brown vegetation that was dead, and was given a vision of a family crawling on their hands and knees after some sort of horrible destruction occurred, and I could tell that the family was dying. They were trying to get to the water, which was very brown, but I knew that if they ever made it to the water, once they drank it, they would die anyway. I knew that this family was doomed. That vision was very upsetting to me. I don't know what it means, other than I felt that it had something to do with some sort of disaster.